All right, everybody, we are starting Seven Wonders Duel, and I get to choose the first wonder. So let me think. Ireus, Temple of Artemis. Both are great extra turns. Let's see, is there anything with the progress tokens that I need to think about? What's interesting is the expansion of the game, you already get to see the first age, which creates an interesting dynamic and allows a more expert player to really analyze not just the progress tokens that are out there, but also the token or the cards that are set up in the first age, particularly the ones in the first layer of the first age. So, for instance, if I had a wonder that needed a lot of brick, then I would and I saw that the brick reserve was there in the first row, then I might be more inclined to grab the Colossus, as I know I'm going first this round. So my opponent is probably really angry that I haven't just taken the Temple of Artemis already, but I just wanted to have them think that I am really thinking about this decision. What is the best choice here? Yeah, it it makes sense that getting 12 coins and having the extra turn is better than Piraeus. Um, And my opponent's probably going to get the lighthouse too because, well, no. Hold on. Lighthouse or pyramids? I'm going to take the lighthouse. And Circus Maximus, like a paper, rock, scissors game, does poorly against Piraeus. And you could probably guess why. The gray resource that Circus Maximus destroys, Piraeus is able to still be able to use it. All right, normally I grab a reserve for my first move, especially if my opponent has pyramids and they might need a reserve like that. Yeah, let's do it. Let's grab a reserve, then we'll grab the wood, reveal a card when they take that, and destroy that before they build the mausoleum. I think that's the right answer. Okay, cool. Grabbing the reserve. Stone Reserve is my least favorite. In my mind, the resources go wood is the best, second best is clay, but it's about tied with stone. Wood has a tiny leg up above each of them, and clay versus stone about equal. If you need more points, grab stone. Obviously, you see the pyramids right there. If you need more military, grab clay. Check out some of these. Arsenal 3 clay you'd need. You don't want to be hurting for clay if you're entering the third age and need some military. Okay. Surprising. Surprising that they grabbed the tavern for 4 coins. Okay. Well, I'm going to take the wood because I like wood. I was already going to take the wood anyways, but now they're going to take the glassworks and reveal 2 cards. Rather than them taking the glassworks, I take the wood and then they reveal 1 card, or I reveal 1 card to them, which you don't want to be revealing cards to people. Maybe you would in the Pantheon expansion that I keep talking about. It's really great. You got to try it. But that would be the only reason to reveal a card is because you get your dibs on a god card in the future. So right now is a tough call. Do I want to take the wood reserve and really have a good amount of wood, or do I want to grab the clay pit right now and not be wanting for brown resources? I think it would be more beneficial to take the wood reserve. That's an extra yellow card, and early game yellow cards are pretty great. I know I'm going to discard a card in the future. It might even be next turn I discard a card. That'll be 1 extra coin. And that compounding effect of discarding coins or cards and getting coins for them. You see, right now I'm going to discard this because I don't want him to have it. And I gotta be conscious that I just am discarding his science. In case he wants to go science, he could take the mausoleum and get this card later. But these are things I'm thinking about, right? I'm thinking, okay, he's got that as an option. Every card I discard is going to give him an option later on with the mausoleum. So mausoleum, like a paper rock scissors game, somewhat counters the let's discard every card strategy, particularly with discarding science cards. Not so much for the 2 brown resource cards, but I could see somebody using Mausoleum to grab that. It's just such an expensive wonder, it'd be kind of underwhelming to do that. Okay, so I imagine he's going to take the science card that's going to be free for him, but I'm fine with that. Let's grab what I need to start building the Great Lighthouse. It is really key if you have the Great Lighthouse to, I mean, it goes without saying, you need the press. You do not want your opponent to take the press because that's going to make the Great Lighthouse really hard to construct. Speaking of that, it might be a good idea to build the Great Lighthouse right now. I have the wood. I have the stone reserve, so that was the correct order to build the Great Lighthouse. Get wood, get stone reserve, maybe ignore clay for a little bit, because now I have one clay. Just had to make sure I got the press there. No need to wait to have two press. Just grab one press and then press the button to build your Great Lighthouse. Oh, this is very unfortunate. So my opponent could build the clay reserve. I don't want him to, but I need some clay somehow. So I'm really eyeing this card. Because what I'm thinking right now is there are 3 opportunities for clay in the first stage. He's got one. I just discarded another. And then there's a third option, the clay pool. So am I going to get it? Let's play the game. So me, you, me, you. I'm not going to be able to take it. In fact, I'm going to give him another science card. So this is already not looking good. Okay. Don't like how the pyramid looks. But I definitely don't want to use my extra turn and then have him be fighting me for that later. Let's see. If I did use an extra turn right now, it'd be me, you, me. So me, I'd take both those. You, me. I would take the last card. And that might be a good thing. But when you're down to no more... I don't need the clay. I got the Great Lighthouse. Alright, so me, you. I'm going to take the science. I might even take 2 science cards. Take all the clay you want. I don't care. I don't need to build the Colossus. I'm going to save that extra turn. So, me, you, you. In fact, you may even use one of your extra turns. Maybe he builds Piraeus, and then he gets a bonus turn, which will offset things in a way that I will be able to go first. Because the first stage is set up so that the second player is going to be going first. And then in the next stage, if they so desire. Unless one of the players uses an extra turn, then it'll offset it to be the first player would get an extra turn, which is totally unfair. Okay, let's make them really hurt for wood. Anything that's going to cost wood? Ireus, I'm looking at you. So sorry about this. Has to be done. Right. Liking how I'm really hurting his economy there. I've never been able to make somebody's Piraeus cost 10 coins. This is exciting stuff. He didn't actually use the extra turn to offset it and give me the first turn. So I'm going to take a science just so I can gamble a little bit. I like this science card more than the one he has because it can link up and make the next level cheaper, which is great because I don't have brick anyways. So the dispensary will be cheaper. I'm not too worried about not having brick because I have the Great Lighthouse. This is just not my normal way of playing, just so everybody knows. My normal way of playing would be to grab a lot of brown resources and rely on Piraeus. But I'm playing a little differently here, and I've got the Great Lighthouse, so I don't need to worry about the clay. Okay, so he's allowed me to choose to go first. Well, that's fine. I'm going to go for a point strategy. Seems like the right move here. Constrict their economy and then just go for points. You got a military. You can take it. Take it. Take it. Nope. Neither one of us is really pushing for wonders. If anything, it looks like I am, but I'm not a wonder pusher. I do want to hurt his economy so much that, yeah, that would be pretty cool to grab another one of these and make his things cost a little more. One more coin. Come on, that's not worth it. Okay. Never mind then. I'll discard it. Yes. Right? He's going to try to grab that science using his extra turn, perhaps. And that'll cancel out me taking that. So I'm not going to take it. I'm going to discard it for coins. Nobody needs 2 drying rooms. What kind of house is that? Or a drying room and a press? Hey, that's a good card for him. He should probably take it. Especially with the mausoleum. And knowing that Piraeus is going to be very expensive for him. It might be a little later when he builds Piraeus. But he's not going to do it. He's thinking about building Piraeus right now for the 8 coins. He's stocked up his coins. Look at that, 15 coins. And he's just going to grab a science and go for an all-out science strategy, even with the absence of law as a progress token that he's able to take. No great library to be able to save him and grab law later on. So it is a uphill battle if you're fighting science without law being in there. Totally different game if you are playing with the law progress token out there. Gonna take the extra turn. Surprised me though, he didn't take he took the Appian Way. Piraeus would have been nice because it would have made the Appian Way cheaper later on, but maybe he needed the 3 extra coins. And still, Piraeus is not buildable right now. Do I need these points? I'd rather be able to have more money at my disposal. You know, push him back in military and make his mausoleum even more expensive. Is he going to build mausoleum this early? It's more of a 3rd age build thing. I'm going to play the safe side and take... you know what, though? You never know what is revealed. Something might get revealed that needs a lot of... How much would it cost? 4? Yeah. I'll do it if I could build this. How about that? So that's going to cost 2 for me. I'd be able to build that and go for more of a science strategy if I did that. So what the heck? I'm building the Circus Maximus. Fine with that. Might not have been the best move. I'm already regretting it right now. Because... Yeah. He's got 3 science symbols. He's got 1 coin, so is this the perfect time to rush in there with my military? Would he be able to buy this? Easily. And then he's got 4th symbol. I can't let him do that. Okay. Let's stop him from getting the 4th symbol. He's gonna get it somehow. He wouldn't need any coins. Let's see. Me, you, me, you, me. Okay. So let's do that. See if we can stall for a little bit. And take this as points or discard it. Let's discard it. Get some coins out of it. You get that one. I get this one. You take that one. And then I'll have brick. But I'm feeling like I probably won't be able to keep this brick, as he's probably going to push me as far as making me build the temple. Oh, didn't see that coming. Okay, thank you for doing that. All right. Don't worry about playing optimally if your opponent is playing so optimally. Okay, that was mean. I'm sorry. Theology for 1 extra turn. No. Urbanism. I have only one linking symbol, so maybe not urbanism. Economy. Yeah. All right. And that's how you win the game. No, just you get sorry for that goopy smile. I just love economy so much. This is going to be a different game from here on out. So what's going to happen with that is he's going to have to pay through the nose. With every single time he pays for anything, he's going to give me coins. I'm not going to need to discard another card this whole game. Yeah. I'm going to... Maybe he was thinking I would discard it, and then he could build it with Mausoleum later. I don't want him to have a chance to build that, but maybe I should push him in military a little bit. Let's do that. Let's push him in military. I already have Colossus, so why not? I'll give him the first turn in Age 3. He gave me the first turn in Age 2, so why not? Just return the favor. I really wish he hadn't done that. That's going to be a very expensive Colossus when I finally build that. Let's discard this for coins. That was a perfect one for him to grab. That would have been great for him. Now he's going to have to pay a ton. Alright, hey, that's another option for him, though. You can grab that later. If I take that, he might take that. Then I'll have that for cheaper. If he does try to fight in military, that would surprise me. But I do like having both those silver cards. That was why I chose that. I know I'm giving him the 6 coins with the brewery, but there was no reason to allow him to have the glass blower to build Mausoleum like cheaper. Let's really fight him in coins, or for his coins now. Okay. And so is he going to pay 2 coins to the bank? Because I wouldn't get those coins, or 4 coins to me. Or just discard it for more coins for himself. Okay. Yep, 2 coins to the bank. That's good. So I'm not going to be able to be getting very much from economy, as he just took a really great card to combat economy. But I was blinded by military. I was thinking that was the way I was going to win, and I shouldn't have been so much so like that. Okay, building a military card right there. Not a bad move at all. I would like to do the same thing. Push him in military. Neither of us are really winning too much so in points. I'll be eyeing when he builds Piraeus, and if he tries to rush the Wonders, I'm going to rush the Wonders before him. So I have kind of some Wonder dominance on him. If I want to, I have it in my control to stop him from building all 4 Wonders. So that's exciting, and that's kind of a cool thing about grabbing the press earlier on and making sure I had the Great Lighthouse is the press would help me normally build other extra wonders. It didn't really help with the Circus Maximus or the Colossus, but it's making that 2 coins cheaper. But what it does is it also allows you to get 1 wonder out, so you're 1 wonder ahead of your opponent. All right, enough talking. Let's see, 15 versus 13. Am I going to try for a point strategy? I just really hope the 2 cards that I reveal here are not military cards, but they may be what he's needing exactly. But it's generally good to get guilds. So that was 3 coins. No military. So looking good. Looking very nice. If I save up 8 coins, I'll be able to build the 8 coin Praetorium, which I'm always looking for that in the 3rd age. I like to have a ton of coins to just spend it all on the Praetorium. And then I've got enough time to prepare for that. So if Praetorium is one of these 3 cards, because he built the arsenal there. Let's see. Should I try for a science strategy? He's going to get the science, then he's going to get this. Because I'm gonna build this and get 3 points. So that does fight him a little bit in the point strategy. He's got a lot of points all of a sudden. How did that happen? So I'm gonna get 3 coins. I'll build it. 3 coins, 4 points total. That is the cool, interesting thing about the lighthouse. In case you're wondering, do you get the coin that you get from yellow cards? Do you get an extra coin because that is a yellow card? Yes, it says including itself right there. He's gonna choose go again, build a mausoleum. Hopefully he builds a military card. If he doesn't, okay. So that was a smart move on his part to grab a military card. He has 3 coins, so he is going to not be able to build the siege workshop. So that's important to note. So I'm going to push forward 3, but that was a good move on his part. Oh no, he will be able to build. How was he able to build that? He had the linking symbol. Well, curses. You know what? Whatever. I'm going for points all the way. Going for points. You are not building those pyramids. Nope, you are not going to do that. Stop you from building the pyramids right now. Temple of Artemis first. Get a bunch of coins. I'm not letting you get 9 points ahead of me. No way. No way, no how. We are pushing forward. I don't care that I'm not going to win a military. That's 3 points that I need. And points from military as well. And 9 points I'm denying you from the pyramids. No way I'm letting you build that. Okay. He's going to get a lot of points from coins as well. This is kind of getting scary. Spend 2 coins to get 3 points versus discard for 5 coins, which is probably not as good. Sure, what the heck? I'll buy this and maybe it'll pay off. Who knows? Maybe I have the option to get philosophy. Nope, didn't get the option. He's going to be forced to try to take the military. Give me 2 coins, and I'm going to be able to take the gardens. Or he builds the gardens, and then I take away 5 coins from him. See how this works out. But it's looking like it's going to be a pretty close game, fellas. I'm really worried about his points. I haven't calculated it, but that's a lot of points from coins there. Okay. Well, if he gives me enough time, I'll calculate it. That's about 6 coins, or 6 points from that 5 2/3. Okay, he's going to build that. Sure. Fight you in military. Push even further. Lower your coins amounts. Payus Toy. What's Payus Toy mean? Good game? It's very interesting. Payus Toy, Payus Loy. I'll get 10 extra points from that, and I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because he's going to take another one, 6 extra for the guild. Okay. Going to build this to give me 3 points and a bunch of coins. It's going to be a close game. Okay. Very close, very close. That was exciting to play against him there. Good game indeed. Right. It was awesome. GG? Question mark. Okay, so what can we learn from that? I guess we can learn that building the Great Lighthouse is not always a bad thing. It's not the greatest wonder, but you definitely have to play a different game when you have the Great Lighthouse. And I'm not used to playing that game, but I think I played it all right. Let me know in the comments below if you are one of those who really loves the Great Lighthouse. I think the Great Lighthouse is one of the most polarizing wonders in the game, Seven Wonders Duel, because you have people on one camp who are saying you really want to grab the Great Lighthouse so that you don't have to worry about brown resources. Those are 3 resources that you don't need to worry about, as opposed to 2 resources for Piraeus. And in my thoughts are, um, it's just so expensive, and early game you're going to at least need to pay 3 coins or 2 coins with if you can grab the press. So my thoughts are and there's so many other great cards you want to grab in the first stage. Why would you discard to create the Great Lighthouse? It's more of a first age wonder to build though. So you have that competing interest. Build the wonder, but also grab all these great cards. And at the right moment, when you have a card that is discardable, maybe it's a science, you're not going for science, or maybe it's one of those stupid militaries in age 1, you really need coins at that point, so you need a discard. But a lot of people aren't prepared to even have the coins to build the Great Lighthouse at that. And I've seen people waste a lot of coins building the Great Lighthouse too early, when they could have waited to get that press or waited to get a wooden a stone. Thankfully, that worked out for me. I had the stone, I had the wood, and that was a perfect way to get Great Lighthouse. But I've made my argument for why I really hate the Great Lighthouse and think it's the second worst wonder in the world, apart from the pyramids. And I've done a tier list of the wonders if you want to check it out. And let me know in the comments below if you totally disagree with me, because I would love to hear an alternate idea. Give me one reason why Great Lighthouse is not the second worst wonder or even the worst wonder in the world. All right. Thank you so much, and hope you enjoyed this game. And have a great rest of your day.